Alright, here we go.
過労ですね。ひとまず安静にして体を休めないと。兄様の様子がおかしいと飛んできてみれば。
How did Shigure even get over here anyway?
まったくもう、何をやっているのですか、兄様は。
Sitting next to the bed, Shigure let out a big sigh.
過労って何ですか？正式にはいわゆる慢性疲労と言われるものです。簡単に言えば体が疲れすぎてる状態ですね。昨日までは元気だったけど、疲れすぎると逆に疲労の度合いもわからなくなるそうです。疲れすぎると逆に元気になるってこと？それって。
For the record, it's not what you two are thinking.
何を考えてるというのですか？誤解されるようなことをする方が悪いと思う。まあまあ、兄様のお盛んっぷりは後で聞かせてもらうとして、とりあえず病院に行って診察を受けないとですね。
Wait a minute. What was that casual little remark just now?
兄様愛してますよといつもの愛のささやきを。しぐれの袖から大トロが落ちた。
Uh-oh.
大トロ、超大トロだにゃ。
I wish I had a soundboard. You know, when what's it called? You know, when Carl Lewis butchered the national anthem, and at one point it's like, uh-oh.
あっといけない。失礼しました。さ、
Just why did you bring that fatty tuna with you? She's clearly ready for everything. The two drooling cat girls behind her were ready for everything and anything too. Gah. Do I have no choice but to stop hiding things from Shigure?
真面目なお話。症状の進行度合いによっては入院もありえます。まだ若いから体力があっても、その回復自体ができなくなってしまうのが慢性疲労ですから。
Hey, don't make a fuss just because I can't get up. I'm not gonna close the shop just because I'm a little dizzy. We're at a crucial time with our clientele increasing and all.
そんなこと言ってるとお店どころか死にますよ。死ぬって？死んだら永久に閉店になりますが、それがお望みですか？ご主人様、死んじゃダメです。絶対ダメですよ。いきなり未亡猫を寂しすぎる。ご主人、それはダメ。
She was angry. Shigure was clearly angry. From my experience, Shigure was at her most upset when she smiled while angry. Even the cat girls themselves seemed pretty serious too. You guys say the scariest things sometimes.
私は事実を客観的に述べているだけですが、まあ大丈夫です。兄様を見送った後、私もすぐ後を追いますから。
She said that without missing a beat, smiling as usual. Please stop with jokes like that.
心配する方の気持ちがわかりましたか？
I guess.
では体を休めていただけますね。それとも救急車で無理やりがお望みですか？
God. At my vague reply, her face started getting closer and closer. The pressure from her smile was terrifying. At this point, I didn't seem to have a choice. Got it. I'll be a good boy and get some sleep. That's definitely better than being hospitalized.
はい、素直な兄様は好きですよ。 素直でない兄様もそれはそれでいいのですが。
Shigure gave a satisfied nod at my answer. At least for today, I'd give in. Plus, it was true that I couldn't work like this.
ご主人様、大丈夫ですか?
Why can't I?
主人、大丈夫?
Yeah, I'm fine. There's no point in making this much of a fuss.
そうなんで。それならよか。
What is happening?
違うんですよ。これは猫の習性で。
What's going on?
飼い主が苦しいときは伸びとかあくびをしてリラックスを長く。
Well, I wasn't really gonna say anything, you know. Don't worry about it. Their long string of yawns was surreal. I guess it was pretty calming. I felt some muscles loosening up. My goodness, I can't even talk right now. It was like some sort of tension was draining from me.
では、ショコラ、バニラ、お店の閉店お願いね。任せてください。通常業務なら猫も面白い習性があるものですよね。
It's easy to remember that cat girls are really just cats when you live with them.
まあ、一緒に暮らしてだなんて赤裸々な。
Lay off, would ya?
あら、突っ込む元気もないと？いろんな意味で。
You're so persistent.
兄様への愛ゆえです。
I really can't understand her definition of, quote, love. It's been like this ever since she was born.
さて、冗談はこれくらいにして、どうしてこんなになるまで我慢していたのですか？ご自分の体調など、ご自分が一番わかっていらしたでしょうに。
You said it yourself that if you get too tired, you don't notice it, right?
そうなる前に気づいてたはずです。はぐらかさないでください。
She sat up straight and stared at me intensely. We waited in silence for a while, yet she still stared at me without budging an inch. Seeing her persistence, I decided to give in and surrendered with a sigh. It's because I thought that I had to work harder. I murmured, leaning my head back on the pillow and looking at the ceiling. Recently, I went on a date with Chocola and Vanilla. It was then that it struck me that they're not just pets, but family, lovers even. So I didn't want them to have to work hard because of my choice to leave home.
それで無理して倒れては元の木阿弥でしょうに。
Well, it's your own fault our clientele increased so much.
あら、何のことでしょう。
Oh, they're actually playing the Raptors. I decided not to press further. Shigure smiled slightly and tilted her head in response. If she was going to address that issue honestly, she would already have done so by now. That's how Shigure had always been.
兄様のおっしゃることもわかりますが、でも猫は賢い子たちですから、人間の家族にもパートナーにもなれるくらいに。だからこそ。
She took a deep breath and looked at me with a kind of troubled smile.
自分にも頼ってもらえないのは寂しいことだと思いますよ。
Her smile stabbed at my heart. Those were the words that Chocola and Vanilla would say about me. No, I'm sure these were Shigure's words too. Her smile pierced me and my words were trapped into my throat.
でもその痩せ我慢が兄様のいいところでもあるのですが。
I wish you'd say that I'm worthy of being relied upon.
過労で倒れてしまうような方に頼りがいはないと思いますよ。兄様は昔から何でも一人で抱え込んでしまうのですから。もう。
Whoops. I need to drop back to the backlog and read that vocal thing again.
兄様は昔から何でも一人で抱え込んでしまうのですから。もう。
She spoke as if she were indulging a child's tantrum. Sitting next to me, she placed her small hand on my cheek and ever so slightly closed her eyes. Her slender, small hand's warmth was so gentle and loving. The stiffness in my shoulders, seemed to melt away.
あ、すみません兄様、電話が。
Hang on. I'm just writing to... I'm just replying to someone on Discord. Apparently, they had a photo which I'll tweet out after I'm done here tonight. After I'm done here this afternoon. About what this person on a Discord channel just showed me. It was actually pretty funny. She looked at her phone and furrowed her brows. When Shigure just sat there motionlessly, I could pretty much figure out who it was. It's from home, right? You should answer.
要件など出ずともわかります。行き先を告げずに出てきたので。
Hang on, I'll return momentarily. Just have to do a chore, kind of. Okay, I'm back. Let's resume. The cell phone in Shigure's hand stopped ringing. Shigure fell silent and gripped her cell phone tightly.
私がまだ年端もいかぬ女だからですか？それとも世間知らずの子供だからですか？だから私はお父様とお母様の言うことに従わねばならないのでしょうか？私はここにいたいのです。兄様が苦しまれてる時くらい、せめておそばにいるだけでも、妹として家族としておそばにいることも許されないことなのでしょうか。
She spoke in a lonely, frustrated voice with her face downturned. Her voice sounded soft, but was filled with a firm desire. You're so silly, Shigure. Who cares whether you're allowed to or not?
兄様。
I sat up and wrapped my arms around Shigure's shoulders. Shigure let herself rest her head on my chest. I promised I'd look after myself, and I will. Plus, Chocola and Vanilla are here, so the three of us will be fine. You said that earlier yourself, remember? I whispered as gently as I could near Shigure's ear. For her to be so attached to me, it honestly made me really happy. That was exactly why. I didn't want Shigure to be as clumsy as I was. The fact that Shigure was still a child, and she still needed that family of ours. She didn't need me leading her astray. If they found out you came here, you'd never be able to come back, right? I couldn't bear it if that happened. Of course. Why would I lie about that? Her small shoulders shook happily. I probably didn't have to tell my precocious little sister, but she still gave a small nod at my words. Okay, just please don't go overboard, alright? She hugged me tighter and placed her cheek on my chest. Shigure was the same as Chocola and Vanilla. Keeping those words to myself, I hugged her back. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, wait! The three of you at once is too heavy! So heavy! Oh. Get wait! I'm the sick person here! The weight of the love from the three of them gave no mercy. Oh man. Yeah, sorry I can't see you out. I'll see you later. Shigure gave a little wave of her hand as the door closed, hiding her from view. What? Oh. What? Did I? Oh, my goodness. Let me just reload that up on the other side. Yeah. That constant clicking sometimes can get to me, and I accidentally minimize the window there. Anyways, I sank into the nearby sofa. Now that Shigure was gone, I could drop the front I'd been putting up to keep her from worrying. I'm fine. It was just tiring to be standing, that's all. Chocola and Vanilla looked at me worriedly. I forced a smile as I answered. Don't make those faces now, alright? Once I sleep a little, I'll be better. Don't worry. Shigure said so too, didn't she? I petted both their heads. It's not bad enough for that, okay? Plus, we finally got customers that come here now. How would it look if an ambulance stopped in front of a bakery, hmm?
ご主人様。ご主人。
Their faces already clouded with worry, darkened more. Their mouths were slightly agape as if to say more, but they swallowed their words and bowed their heads.
難しいことわからなくてごめんなさい。鈴を持ってても人の気持ちまではわからない。
Don't be silly. It's not something you need to apologize for. And I pulled the two close so as their faces became tearful. I hated not being able to put my feelings into words. Holding them into my chest, I squeezed them tightly.
何もできないですけど、でもそばにいますから。ご主人様が前にショコラたちにしてくれたみたいに。ご主人が辛そうなのを見てるだけは苦しい。私にできることなら何でもするから言って。
They tightly squeezed back. Their honest feelings were warm, like the heat from their bodies.
でも猫は賢い子たちですから、人間の家族にもパートナーにもなれるくらいに。
Oh, okay. All it does is just to make the dialogue box disappear.
自分にも頼ってもらえないのはきっと寂しいことだと思いますよ。
Ah, now I get it. Family, partners, they might be something like this. I closed my eyes, savoring the warmth of my beloved cat girls. If I wasn't careful, I might break down crying from the pure kindness that filled my heart. Then, stay by my side. If you two are with me, that's enough.
はい、そんなの言われるまでもないです。離れろって言われても。
They hugged me even more tightly, and I hugged them back with all my strength. Ah, thank you. I'm no longer just one person. I need to get well quickly so I don't worry them any more than I already have. With that foremost in mind, I lost track of time. The clock had just struck midnight. All we could do... oh, this is all like Chocola and Vanilla talking. All we could do is master groan in pain was wipe his face with a towel and hold his hands for comfort.
どうしよう。どうしたらいいのかな。私たちじゃ何もできない。悔しい。
Chocola, Vanilla.
ここにいます。ショコラはここにいますから。私もバニラもここにいるよ。ちゃんとそばにいるから。
No matter how much we wanted to help, there was nothing we could do. It was so frustrating. We wanted to cry. That big strong hand we have always relied upon gripped ours back weakly now. It was heartbreaking.
病院に行ってお医者さんを呼んでこよう。救急車はダメでもお医者さんに来てもらうなら大丈夫だよね。私も同じこと考えてた。この辺りで病院っていうと。あ、お隣に病院がありますよ。ここにお薬がなかったらお隣に行くんですね。 すが人の文明は便利なようにできてるんですね。いつも行くドラッグストアの隣だね。ご主人が辛い時は私たちが行かなきゃ。
Nodding together, we stood
ご
up.
めんなさい、ご主人様。ショコラたちは言いつけを破ります。後でいくらでも謝るから。好きな人が苦しんでるのに黙っていられない。待っててくださいね、ご主人様。すぐにお医者さん呼んできますから。ショコラ、大丈夫？
Holding hands, we ran through the park. We were short of breath, struggling and stumbling, but we didn't stop. We had to get to the clinic as quickly as possible. With that in the forefront of our hearts, we ran without stopping.
大丈夫だから。そんなことより早く行かなくちゃ。頑張ってショコラ、もうちょっとだから。もうちょっとで、そしたらご主人のところに戻れるから。閉まってる。そんな、せっかくここまで来たのに。どうしたらいいのかな。ショコラじゃわかんない。わかんないよ。他の病院の場所は知らないし、道を聞ける人も歩いてない。でもこのまま帰るわけにもいかないし、どうしたら。
We gripped each other's hands tightly in worry. Looking up at the cold shutters, we chewed our lips in concern.
君たち何してるの？あ、警察さん、空いてる病院教えてもらえませんか？ご主人様が大変で、それでお医者さん呼ぼうと思って。病院が休みでどうすればいいかわからなくて。飼い主さんは？それは大変だけど。君たち鈴は持ってないの？
We touched her necks where she pointed.
いつもはつけてるんですけど、ご主人の看病してる時に鈴が鳴っちゃうから外してて。とりあえず一緒に来てもらえるかな。ご主人様に連絡がつけばすぐに帰れるからね。お家にあるんです。嘘じゃなくて本当なんです。ショコラはご主人様のためにお医者さんを連れて帰らないとダメなんです。ご主人が苦しんでるから私たちは帰らなきゃダメ。だからいけない。お願い、分かって。ごめんね。そう言って逃げちゃう猫ちゃんもいるのよ。最近猫を使った犯罪とかも増えてるから。だから鈴のない猫ちゃんは一緒に来てもらう決まりなの。すぐに身元紹介してご主人様に連絡するからね。だから鈴は家にあるからって。それに鈴持ちだったらご主人様が緊急の時は救急車を呼ぶくらいわかるでしょ。それは鈴の勉強でやりましたけど。でもご主人様が呼んじゃダメって言ってて。私たちにはお店のことがあるから、お客さんに不安を与えちゃいけないって。分かったからご主人様に迎えに来てもらおう。ショコラたちのことご主人様が頼りにしてるって言 ちはご主人様のところに帰らなきゃダメなんです。そばにいてって言われたから、そばにいるって約束したから、だから私たちはいけない。ご主人のところに帰らなくちゃ。わかった。本当にすぐ帰れるから、ちょっとだけ一緒に来て。ダメです。ショコラはご主人様のところにしか行かないです。ごめんなさい。今だけは絶対に行けない。決まりだからどうしても一緒に来てもらわないといけないんだけど。
Chocola! Vanilla!
ご主人様、なんでご主人、どうして。
I woke up, and you two were gone. What are you doing? My shoulders were shaking, and my breathing was ragged. As I fought to keep my vision from wavering, I checked that they were both safe. Leaving your important bells behind. What would you do if something happened? Really? Now that I knew Chocola and Vanilla were okay, I fought to keep my knees from buckling. ご主人のこと、今度は私たちが守らなきゃって思ったから。I know that's silly. I'm not afraid. I'm not angry. Taking the gold and silver bells from my pocket, I handed each of them over to Chocola and Vanilla. I'm mad that you made me worry for no reason, though. だってご主人様が苦しそうにしてたから。いても立ってもいられなくて。ご主人が辛いのに何もできないのが辛かった。家族だから、飼い猫だから。While holding back tears in their eyes, they looked up at me, struggling to speak. It's natural to worry about family. I know that. It's the same with you two. I couldn't help it. Jeez, you two. You made a sick person worry. I know. It's okay now. Just don't cry. Their small shoulders shaking, they repeatedly wiped their eyes. I pet my precious cat girls with all the love I had in me. 鈴の紹介もできましたので、私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。I'm sorry my cat girls caused you trouble. We watched as the police officer walked into the distance. We then slowly turned to go home. Let's go back to our home. Chocola, Vanilla. はい、帰りましょう、ご主人様。みんなで帰ろう。As I leaned on the shoulders of a tearfully smiling Chocola and Vanilla, the three of us headed back to our home. That's it? Wow, that's it. Well, gotta admit though, Never had I read a visual novel this caliber that would, you know, make me, like, I guess, made me cry, made me, you know, tear up and stuff. Like, this is pretty incredible. Like, right from when I read the first, like, chapter onwards, and of course, I've talked about that the animation was really, really good from the sprite side. It was like something that was never done before, and you know, and it was really impressive, and that really, you know, made me smile and stuff. And as the story went on, as I actually understood the true nature of how these cat girls, you know, come into existence, you know, how well they handle themselves, you know, and everything like that, and the fact that, you know, Kasho, the protagonist, needed them, particularly Chocola and Vanilla, is a huge deal. So I'm just happy that I went through this visual novel on stream, and like I was able to complete it all in one, like not like one sitting, but like, you know, throughout its entire run. So I'm actually thankful to read it along with you, and hopefully I can. I'm honestly not a fan. Although the video needs work though, because I think maybe because I'm streaming at the same time and everything. So I guess that's a big no-no. But yeah, there's the staff role, the people who worked on the game, albeit the things in Japanese. So like, you know, give them a big thank you, like I have. Um, and like I always say with my Let's Plays, and that officially completes the stream of Nekopara Volume 1. So, thank you for everyone who's been hanging around to watch this. So, I'm hoping to do Volume 2 at some point. But for now, though, like, well, I'm not sure what to do. I might do Volume 2, but so I might have a poll up either on Facebook or on Instagram somewhere. I don't know. That's something I really have to think about. But I do know that, you know, I am going to work on a brand new project, not exclusively on Twitch, but maybe I might do another hybrid Twitch stream and a YouTube Let's Play for another game at some point. But yeah, this is all done. Nekopara Volume 1 is officially finished. So, I guess. Oh, what's this? Alright. My strength is fully returned, so it's time to work hard again. Huh? Huh? What? 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 Why?
ほんめ、これマジでうめえな。洋菓子はあれだと思ってたけど悪くねえな。小豆ってば本当に食べ方が汚いわね。誰も取らないんだからもう少し上品に食べなさいよ。せっかくの美味しい紅茶がまずくなるでしょうが。ショコラちゃんバニラちゃんとお揃いの制服だ。かわいいな。嬉しいな。なっちゃんも一緒だね。私みたいな猫にこういうのは似合わないんじゃないかと。こういうのは小さくて可愛い猫じゃないと。そんなことないですよ。素材が良ければ全てよしですから。 ココナッツは私の自慢の猫なんですから、堂々となさい、堂々と。そうだよ、なっちゃんの背が高くてかっこいい猫だよ。僕はそれが嫌なのに。もっとおかわりいっぱいあるよ。ショコラとご主人様の初めての共同作業でいっぱい作ったから、食べて食べて。紅茶もいっぱい種類ある。覚えられないくらいいっぱいあるから一覧表作った。その番号で
Huh? What's this? What's going on? Somehow my bakery had become a sort of cat girl cafe. The first thing I saw this morning was so unexpected, my brain couldn't process it all.
おはようございます、兄様。私は今回の一件でいろいろと考えたのです。
She wore a sunny smile that no cloud could cover up. The cat girls looked at me with similar smiles. I felt myself break out in a cold sweat. Thinking about what? I only managed to get out that much.
今回の一件で兄様に無理をするなというのが無理なことがよくわかりました。ですが私も妹として夜も眠れぬほど心配をさせられたのもまた事実。ならば人員を増やして兄様の負担を減らすのが一番の得策としぐれは考えたのです。
Huh. Even if you increase the number of staff, right now our situation makes
ご
things...
心配は無用です、兄様。兄様のためならば私にお給金など不要ですから。
No. You have a curfew, and on weekdays, you have school.
はい、ですので私一人ではなく猫たちが協力してくれるそうですから。
Shigure turns towards the mole.
カショウ様のためしぐれ様の命があればしょうがないわね。しぐれがお小遣いくらいは出してくれるんでしょ。めんどくせえけど飼い猫のつれえとこだよな。私はカショウさんの美味しいケーキとお茶をいただければ十分です。全員鈴持ちの即戦力です。文句はありませんね。
The cat girls, all in La Soleil uniforms, nodded. There's no way this is gonna change. The mood made it clear that I wouldn't be able to turn this decision around now. No, wait.
いらっしゃい、みんな。先輩として歓迎しちゃうよ。またみんなと一緒。嬉しい。こうでなくちゃ。まさか兄様と一緒にお菓子を作れる日が来ようとは。しぐれは銀が一幸せな妹にございます。よかったね、しぐれちゃん。でも新しい門出に涙はダメだよ。はい、ハンカチ使って。
Oh boy.
しぐれ様が嬉しいと僕も嬉しい。よかったですね、よかったですね、しぐれ様、本当に。指名ナンバーワンになったらボーナス出んだよな。
Oh man.
そしたら毎日ボーナスか。大トロ食い放題じゃねえか。たまんねえ。
Wow. Motivation.
バカなことばっかり言って。
Right there.
私がいるのにナンバーワン取れる気でいるなんて。
No. This isn't a place that does staff contests and stuff like that. They kept the conversation going despite me, the owner, objecting. Even though I said it kept going, the conversation itself was pretty much done. Oh well. Of course having them around would be helpful, I suppose.
さあさあ、みんな、お店を開けますよ。
Oh man. Oh well, I guess this'll work. And so, Patisserie La Soleil, or rather, the cake shop, now known as Nekopara was taking its first steps into a new future. And now that is the end of Volume 1.
ネコパラボリューム1
Neko
それ以後
Paradise.
冒険しました
Although I'm kind of curious what Volume 2 is gonna bring. But you know though, this